What's up, guys? We're back out here again today. Back out in South Kakalaki. It's still the middle of December. It's a little chilly, a little wet. Just got done raining a little bit. And today we're gonna do the little tiny trail, I think it is. I hope so. I got here at like 3 o'clock. But it's called Yellow Branch Falls. It's supposed to be a little waterfall action. And I'm gonna go ahead and get after it before it gets too late. And it seems like I'm the only one here right now, which is awesome. There was 2 cars here and then they pulled up when I left, so that works out perfect now, don't it? Get it all to myself. But let's go check it out real quick, shall we? There's even like a little tiny bathroom out here. And I want to check this little area out first. See what we got going on down here. I see a little creek. This would be a nice little place in the summertime, I'll tell you what. A little picnic table. Look at that. It looks like a little trail through here, but I don't know if it is or not. That's just something, yeah, something somebody made. It's a little tiny cascade. See something bigger on up through there though. Let's go back up here. Looks like a dead end. I see all the signs up there, so let's go check it out. It's even paved. Just now noticed that. I filled it on my boots. I got my morels on again today. It's got a bunch of little picnic areas. I'll tell you what. Let's see what we got. Be quiet. Was there a neighborhood here? No fireworks. He's gonna bring fireworks to go hiking. Guess the youngins do. I'm guessing you go on up this way. That's pretty neat though. This little camping area. They even got a little fireplace, another picnic table way up there. I like this. We might have to light that fire. There's another one over there, I believe. Let's see what the trail's at. I think this is just a picnic area. It's another sign. It didn't look too big online. Was this somebody's hiking stick they left? Yeah, parking lot. And we gotta go down that way. Yeah, it ain't that big. What does it say? We don't get no mileage. Entering hurricane impacted area. Potential hazards. Snag hazard. Got a snag. Well, that don't look bad at all. Well, there it is. My big mouth running, I didn't even see it. 1.5 miles to the falls. Walking time, 2 hours. I don't think it's gonna take me 2 hours, but we'll see. Wilderness trail. Expect rough, uneven terrain, waterfalls, streams may be hazardous. Carry sufficient water, sturdy footwear. Recommended poor preparation has caused multiple injuries. Well, be prepared, fellas. I guess this is it, but everybody else is leaving when I just got here. I'm always late to the party. And I hope it don't take What is that? A broken trail? Looks like it used to be a bridge. Look at that. Made out of straight rock. That's pretty cool. Now if we go on down that way, I'm pretty sure it's this way. We'll find out, by God. It should not take 2 hours to go 1 mile. I don't believe that. Looks like a creek the whole way there. I'll definitely be coming back here in the summer. And it's roughly 2 hours from my current location. I have no home. I'm just a drifter in this place called Whirl on this big old rock. We all are. Just so you know that. Something for you to keep in mind today. A squirrel! Where you going, critter? Oh, a big hill here though. It's following the brook the whole way though over here. I like that. It's a nice little touch. It's definitely pretty though. Wow, it's a little wet through here. This shall be fun. Somebody just mud bogged it. These are supposed to be waterproof, but I ain't trying to sink them. Oh, look at this. Ain't she that pretty? I'm gonna try and hang on up here and get across. That's what it meant by multiple river crossings, I reckon. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm hearing water like crazy though. I hear some more waterfalls already. I'm glad I got these boots on. You can tell it's slick out here. Some more. I knew I heard a big old rapid. Ooh! The rock teeter-totter. About lost it. This is where the boots get wet. Look at that though. Isn't that pretty? That ain't bad. Pretty though it is. Let's keep trucking. It's pretty, pretty. Now it's getting quiet again. We're getting back away from the river, you can tell. Maybe not. Another little cascade. I think he just followed all the way down is what I'm guessing. I didn't do much research on this place. I decided to just come today. I saw a video about it on TikTok. And I was like, let's ride. Because it is still like 40 something out here. It warmed up though. It was only like 30 this morning. It was snowing this morning actually a little bit. Got another one. I love how they built that though. With the rocks. Kind of reminds me of Hocking Hills. And this one's got a good old leap. Not too bad. For the elderly though, it probably would be. You have to jump that mug. And this is pretty though. Definitely getting some elevation now. Wish I'd have brought my gloves. I was rushing there. I think I took up 2 parking spots, but you know, I don't think anybody else is coming today. This is better than going to the park near my house. I'd rather be out here alone than keep stepping in dog poop and trying to dodge people. Some people think they own the whole park because they live beside of it. And I don't know how they do that. Ain't no way I could live like that. If you gotta take your dog to walk around the park because your yard's so small, I think you need to rethink life. That's my opinion. But you know, I think we go this way. That's another trail of yonder. Yeah, I see another platform down here. Imagine this is prettier in the summer. It's got like some design in it. It's just covered in leaves right now. Little bridge action. This bridge is pretty shaky. I recommend y'all brace this thing up some more. But they did put it was hurricane impacted, so that's probably why. Probably, if I had to guess. Needless to say, it's still pretty. Pretty little holly tree. Just all by its lonesome out here. This is middle of winter, there ain't nothing growing. Except for these little, I call them like plastic trees. Like this type stuff. And those next to the rivers. But my hand done got cold, I had to put it in my pocket. But we're gonna keep on trucking. I want to break out my other stuff. I got a new bag, another pair of boots. Not boots, they're more trail running shoes. But I think those are more for, you know, not riverish. More for just trails like this. But since I had to cross multiple river crossings, I wasn't gonna bring those bad boys yet. I can't wait to break them in though. That'll probably be in my next video. I'm gonna try and hike at least 3 trails a month now. That's my goal. Get y'all guys 3 videos, solid videos, while I try and continue to keep up with life. because life gets busy, you know. My nose is definitely starting to get the heebie-jeebies. Oh, there's some more hollies, I think. Yep. They almost look the same as these, that's why I say that. I don't know what they're called, but you got that, and you got a holly leaf. A holly leaf will let you know it's a leaf. See those? It's a manly leaf. It's been pretty nice through here. I can almost run this. This channel's starting to come together though. Today was a rough day. I felt like not even doing anything. And then the cold weather and my old bones starting to catch up with me. But needless to say, we're here and we're doing it. We're getting it done. And I need you to keep that same mindset also. I know life's tough right now, whoever you are, wherever you are. But you gotta keep pushing through it. And you gotta keep holding yourself together. Accountability is everything. Another marking. They even put the little arrow into the tree. Appreciate you, whoever you are. Well, if we can walk across that tree. The little kid in me is just screaming, do it. So guess what I'm doing? I didn't get the gear not to. Well, these dang Merles, I'm telling you what, Merle. I love your boots. It felt like Spider-Man crawling across it. Wasn't bad at all. Awesome. I mean, look. You break your ankle before you break the boot. Oh yeah. That's how that was. Gonna knock this thing out. Finally starting to get some elevation to us. This is the best days to do this though. If you live down south, you know what I mean. You do this in the summer, you're gonna dang near have to walk through here in a Speedo. Cause it's gonna be too hot for you then. Whee. Hear nature calling. I probably could have wore 2 jackets because I just got my one old one on today. But like I said, I was rushing. That's a big hill right there. Straight going in between the mountains now. What did it say, 1.5 miles? When I ain't doing this, I do train, by the way. Whatever you want to call it. I prepare. I average around 2 miles a day. That way, you know, I can actually still hold my breath and talk and stuff like this. And just eat a hill. Eat a hill for breakfast. A lot of people always try and get me to go do the little run clubs and stuff. Or marathons. Because then when I used to do like stuff like that, like for real, Table Rock, stuff like that. And Table Rock's probably one of the roughest ones. We'll have to go do that one day. Get it on film for you. But it's probably one of the roughest ones around here. Just the elevation change. It's pretty much straight up the whole time. Once you get to like 3 miles, 3.5, something like that. I think it's like 7, 8 miles round trip. So, you know, like 2 miles ain't nothing. It's just a warm up. If it didn't get dark so early, I could probably hit this one twice today. I wanted to go find the tunnel too, but it's gonna be dark by the time I get there. So I'm trying to speed it up a little bit. It's definitely a nice little scenic trail though. In between some canyons and ravines. If you guys are ever thinking about getting into the YouTube game or starting your own channel or something, don't think about it, just do it, okay? Tell them I said so. Don't wait for somebody else to give you permission to live your life. That's all I gotta say. God and create it. We are all creators. We're all in God's image, remember? We're endowed by the Creator with certain inalienable rights, among these life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So you gotta go do it, because nobody else is gonna do it for you, I promise you. And if you sit around waiting for them to come along with you, or to hype you up, they're never going to. They're gonna tell you it's a waste of time. They're gonna tell you be for real. It's not logical. It makes you no money. It don't do anything for you. But it does. It's called mental stability, mental awareness, mental clarity. It's an antidepressant, my friend. Now we're declining. Ooh, another passage. This one looks kind of sticky. That ain't bad. And it did just rain all last night, so if you can tell, the old trail's pretty messed up. That's a big leaf. Look at that sucker. Good Lord, like one they wave furrow with. Like somebody burnt something. That or lightning. I'd like some more. I think this might have been where the fire was. Remember when there was a fire, went all the way through the Carolinas? It's gotta be. I mean, this stuff looks burnt everywhere. I haven't got to see none of that yet. Trying to see if it smells burnt. It's gotta be. See all that? All the way up through here. I'm gonna have to give it a Google. Because that's just waterlogged. That's not waterlogged. See the difference? Yeah, definitely. That thing. There was a fire. Let me check and see how far we done came. Just check the old GPS over here. We're on satellite. We have no signal right now. But I think we're more than halfway into it. And at least the trees are off this time of year. So that gives you some more time to get back when it gets dark. But we ready. We always ready. I think I got my other one in my bag too. I just didn't bring no water. It's the only thing I forgot. But you know, we're next to a creek, so I don't think I'm gonna thirst to death. I'll just get down in one of these puddles and give it a slurp. Looks like we're starting to get into some fun terrain up here. It's like a little bit of windy action. And a little bridge. A little bridge. I gotta watch my foot in here. These boots do help my ankles though, I've noticed that. Instead of breaking your ankles, you just break your whole leg now. Well, that's cool. They made their own little steppy through. Yeah, that was a good little incline. I felt that in my calves. It was pretty out here though. You can tell there's been a few travelers out here though. Look how flattened down the trail is, the leaves. See the leaves? See the trail? If you can see it on camera, it looks way better in person. Squirrel! Some pretty peat moss. Some more markings. Looks like we're cutting back again. See some fun steps way over there. I think this is the curve I looked at on the map. It's gonna cut you back. Well, I wish I would have went into the military now, looking back. I would have been a good, like, reconnaissance or whatever them people are called. A little recon. I love, like, studying, like, maps and stuff like that. Everywhere I go, I usually do a little bit of recon on it, so I'm ahead of the curve. Because you never know when you're going to have a backup plan. Oh yeah. And some weird steps. I guess it's more or less to keep them from washing out. Yeah, this place definitely had a fire or something. You can see all the way down through the woods. Those trees over there look burnt. Those are definitely burnt. That one is. Something happened. Squirrel just running down the trail in front of me. He was getting it. Ooh, that was slippery. Slippery little roots. I'm telling you though, if you don't have no hiking boots, I recommend you get some. They make a big difference. You see that? How my foot stopped. I just kept going off the cliff. Now you still gotta watch your step and stuff, but I mean, the traction is out of this world compared to what I used to have. They were just slick and they slid everywhere. Another little bridge. I love like sitting here looking at this, like where the mountains like fork together. You look at where you came from and where you're headed. I know they tell you not to never look back, but sometimes you got to remind yourself. Hear the water coming off? Here, I'll show you. Probably can't see it that good on here, like I can in person. Ain't that just soothing? Keep on pushing forwards. I try not to rest that much, because then your body gets used to that. And then you have to set that pace the rest of the day. So remember that, don't try and keep stopping. If you're just beginning, I recommend it, because that motivates you to go a little bit each day. Don't come out here and just try and tackle it. It's like going to the gym. You can't go in there and expect to be the bodybuilder as soon as you get there. That's why it's called bodybuilding. You gotta build it. It ain't body buying. You can't go in there and buy a membership and think they're gonna strap some muscle on you when you walk through the door. If that was the case, there wouldn't be nobody got a shape in this world, including me. We're definitely heading back up the mountain now. I thought I was gonna get lucky. It's a short hike, but short ain't always easy. Sometimes the long way is simpler. Ooh. It's getting warm now. Oh, that's straight clay. I was sliding on that stuff. My first traction brake. It's hyping me up now. Maybe it does take 2 hours. We'll see when we get back. It is a one-way trail though, just so you know. I thought we were going to do a loop. Nope. So round trip about 3 miles. Yep. I hear water again. That's where we started, and so far we came all the way down to here. We close, boys and girls. We're almost there. Let's keep going. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. It may have been too warm for the big jacket though. I'm used to Ohio and Michigan. Up there, it's a little bit more chillier. think it said today back in Detroit it was like 14. That's a little bit colder than what, 40, 42, something like that. Especially once you get your body heat going. It's chilly and hot at the same time. It's like we're fighting seasons down here. Hear that? I think we're getting near the falls. I must have signal again. My phone just went off. It's the only way I can tell. All my notifications come piling in. Hooey! A little slippery ray. Yeah, you can't tell me that wasn't a fire. You can tell by the wood. That's burnt. It's amazing how it burnt though. The burning stuff does make it green, grow back greener. Like if you burn your grass and stuff. You don't believe me, try it. Just like when you lose blood and your blood cells rebuild themselves. That's why they say it's actually good to actually get a cut and stuff every once in a while. So your body knows how to reproduce. It's amazing how the human body works too. Just like plants, they die in the winter, and then they come back in the spring. Or you can chop them down and they come back. It's amazing. That's what intrigues me about nature and stuff. That's why I say it's medication. Once you've tried every kind and none of it works, you start resorting to other ways. And by God, it works. A good little sweat help you sleep better too. You feel better at the end of the day if you did something and accomplished something, instead of just laying around all day. That's when it starts getting to you. You ever notice that? You feel worse when you lay around the bed all day. That's why. Something ripped these trees down. Well, don't look good. I think it was a branch. We'll go with the branch. Branch broke it. Some more stippity steps. I'm hearing water way stronger now, which is good. Means we about knocked it out. It's gonna be fun coming back up all this though, because we're going back down again. There might have been more down than up, to be honest. So the way back's gonna be fun. Somebody slid off of there, you can tell. It ain't down there. One of these days I know I'm gonna walk up on somebody like that or something. See somebody slid right there too. They probably slid and whacked their head on that thing. That would suck. We're definitely almost there. If that ain't the fall, I don't know what it is. A little cheater shortcut. There's some big steps, brother. Look. I looked at my kneecap. Who's climbing those? That Paul Bunyan out here. Yeah, it's gonna be fun going back up. Just not thought about that. Oh wow, there's a big waterfall. Fun, fun, fun. People keep taking the cheater way. I might on the way back. Yeah, you can feel it. And you gotta bend those knees, especially in the cold weather. Wow, it's a pretty big waterfall. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Watch for him stepping again. This about got me. Look, last time with the snake. I get all excited like a little kid in the candy store. I'm like, waterfall. But ladies and gentlemen, I give to you a beautiful waterfall. It's pretty cool. You got people swimming there in the summer. I guarantee it. Yellow Branch Falls, baby. That is gorgeous. You see, 2 miles, well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. I wonder how close we can get up to it. You can see the mist coming off. Beautiful. Let's see, what am I going to give it? This one's definitely 10 out of 10. Definitely. I mean, it's amazing how it's coming that way and that way. And it's way bigger than it looks. I'm gonna see if we can't get over there. Possibly. If I can get up all this. Ooh, yeah, she's slippery. No, I see a trail. Really putting those boots to test today. Maybe we can go over here. Oh, it looks a little wet too. Looks like it used to be a trail. Needless to say, I'm going to try it anyway. She's slipping and sliding, boys and girls. I'll lock these things in. There we go. It's pretty though. That's how big it is now. Not as small as you think. You know what I forgot today, by the way? What's missing in my hand? I went and go step down right here and I was like, man, if I just had my hiking stick, I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot a lot of stuff, but I had to hurry up and get out here. Look at that. That's amazing. See if I can't mosey on across here. Wow. Thank you, Lord. That's beautiful. It's amazing how it does that. Look at all the moss growing on it. I'll have to go this way. I don't get too brave. Some clouds. I bet there's a deep little waterfall right there. That's what it sounds like. If it was summertime, I would go up there. There's gotta be something holding all that water. Up there too, a little pool. I wonder what it looks like from the top. Ooh, she's slick. She's a slick. I wonder if I can make this jump. I know I can. Let's throw spiders out. I believe that's a fishing line. Yep. Good Lord. I've never seen a fishing line in the middle of the woods. Must have flooded. I could imagine when the hurricane came through here, like when all this stuff got piled up. That'd be insane. Amazing. Hope y'all enjoy this stuff like I do. I moseyed on up the trail to Spring Elite and I found like a cave. That's cool. What's even cooler is this. It's slippery as a mug right here. Look at this. The rock's like embedded. I wonder if I can get one of those dudes out of there. I bet I can't. That is so cool though, look. I want one to add to the collection. It's like all in there, it's like crystal. That's crazy. If it was gold, I'd be beating it with a rock right now. Pooey. I'm gonna start on heading on back down. Gotta get back. I got a solid hour before it gets started. Starts to. So they're about right. It takes about an hour one way. If you stop and talk like me. Ooh. It looks like it used to be like there was some kind of structure here that got destroyed. And more of what looks like a cave. Look at that, that's awesome. Well, if I find a piece of gold, that would be amazing. I just want to take a second and stop and talk to y'all for a minute. sit by the waterfall, get a little bit of therapy, catch my breath before we head back. But whatever you're going through in life, just remember it's temporary. And don't start thinking so badly on yourself. It may not look like much right now. Whatever your goals are, your dreams, your ambitions, whatever you want to accomplish, it might not look the way you want it to be right now. It might be molded to the sculpture you're looking for. But with time, consistency, and passion, you will accomplish those goals, I promise you. That's what separates the winners from the losers. The losers give up. The winners never. They might make 100 different businesses and lose every one of them. But it'll be like the 101 is the one that becomes successful. Ask any famous entrepreneur. Ask anybody that's ever lifted weights. Ask anybody that's ever had suicidal thoughts or struggled with opioid abuse, narcotics, any of that stuff. Ask them how they got off of it. They just didn't do it, you know. They have the mindset. Mind over matter, like they say. But I guess I'm gonna get ready and start heading back. And if you made it this far, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like and share and subscribe to everything too, because it's really gonna help this channel take off. And let me know if you want me to shave or not, or keep on being a woolly booger. It don't matter to me. But always keep your head up, everybody. And I hope you enjoy these views like I do. It gives you an idea of how big it really is. I'm sitting down here on a rock, and the river's right beside me. It's pretty tall. I'd say like 200 foot, 100, 200. So if you're ever up here, I recommend it. It's pretty cool. And it's nice. I'm the only one out here today. I bet you in the summer this place is packed. It's got to. It's too nice. But I'm gonna look for me a few more rocks, and I'm gonna start heading back. Love you guys. Keep your head up for me, will you? Alright, let's get this show on the road. It's starting to get dark on me. I'm glad I got dang granddaddy long legs. Mountain man. So like, what's his name? Neil Armstrong. That's one giant step for man, something else for mankind. I don't remember what he said. Something like that. It's the pretty part. Pretty part. I can go back this way. Yep, somebody's been using this for a step. Good old hardy log. I gotta get a move on. Daylight's leaving me. As long as the weather holds off, it'll be alright. Well guys, if you made it this far, I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you for liking, sharing, all the subscribes. We're past 100 now. I'm pretty proud of that. It ain't much, but it ain't where I'm stopping either. So, oh, it was a good, beautiful little hike. I finally got me some water over yonder. I ain't even cracked it open yet. I'm gonna finish this up real quick. I had 2 more guests join me near the end of the trail. I hope they make it out. If they don't, Godspeed, my friend, because it's getting dark and they're just not going in. So, but I love each and every one of y'all, and keep your head above water. I'm gonna go kick up my feet for a little bit. Maybe I'll go find something else around here. Maybe I'll stay the night, maybe I won't. But I want you to get out and explore. I want you to go find new trails, find new paths, find new beginnings. I love each and every one of y'all, like I always say. And like, share, and subscribe for more. Love you guys. Later, mater.
Hey guys, if you like what you've seen today, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Later, mater.